Okay. Hey everybody, this is Grace, and we're in the middle of a dog rescue. It's a puppy. I'm betting it's a German Shepherd puppy. It looks like a German Shepherd Husky mix, and it's not like a newborn puppy, but I guess it's the size of a, I don't know. But it just came up here, and I'm guessing somebody got it for Christmas. Today is January 4th, 2026. And I'm guessing somebody got it for Christmas and it got loose and they don't know where it is. And we've had that happen before, and we rescued it. The dog, it was a black lab. And they came, it was right before Christmas even. And they came and got it. It was Lily. Her name was Lily. And we kept her for a day, and they came and got her, I think, during the whole day. And they came and got her, and they brought us back a poinsettia. So we didn't ask for anything. It was, I don't know how many years ago, just a few years ago. And now there's this one, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, like I said, like a German Shepherd Husky mix. And I say husky because of the eyes. And I think they're like, well, I thought they were different colors than each. But I came out here to do my usual, sit in my SUV to make videos, and the next thing I know, I saw a tail or something to the right of me, and I just pulled my SUV back a little so I could have this tree instead of just a color, and I saw a tail, and then next thing I say, oh, is it a dog or a cat? It's not that small, but like a large cat. And well, hey, we've had what are they? I had a coyote on my front door one time when I came home from buying groceries. We've had plenty of raccoons, and we took over their land, their property. So so many squirrels, and we had turkeys. Remember, not turkeys, but turkey vultures. I think it was 3 of them in our. Usually they come and go in 3s, don't they? Or is that just crows? But they were huge in our front yard. And so this time it was a dog, and I got on our alarm system and from out here and told him, got a dog out here. He finally moved. I don't know whether he was just not listening or what. And he said he's afraid to take it inside our house because of our other dogs. We have a fence. Kind of a fence, it's a gate, and keeps them out of the front part of the house. I said, just put him in the front. He's just afraid to. It's a little puppy. Not a little puppy, like I keep saying, but it's a puppy still. and I don't want a return of what happened last year with our other dog that came home ill, and it was a horrible scene. So yeah. It had a kennel cough really bad. And we had its shots, and sometimes they're just kennel cough. There's strains of it, and that's what it was. We've had that happen before. We had it there, what do they call them? I can never say that word right. Atello or something. I don't want to say it. It sounds like I'm saying the wrong word. So that's why I don't say it. But we had their kennel cough vaccinations, basically, both of them, and they went to a day spa. We've never taken them back there again, never. And they said that it was just some strain. They really didn't want to take responsibility for it, and neither one of them died. One of them almost did, and I said, that's it, you are not dying. I was so firm. That was the one I called Grumbling Gus. And it wasn't his real name, but I said, you're not dying on me. So I was real adamant, you are going to eat. And I got it to eat. Finally, I just stood there, when Mama ain't happy, and I didn't force feed it or anything. I wasn't mean to it or any, physically. I just stood there and said, you're going to eat. I mean, All my words were, "You're gonna eat," and it survived. It did, but this one, it was just too. And it was a weekend, and you take it to any weekend place, and they want $10,000, $12,000 right off the bat. Sickening people. They don't deserve their jobs. They don't deserve their business. So, I got Adam to go next door to one of our neighbors' houses because they usually are the ones who rescue dogs, and just ask them, if they know anybody who has that dog. Here it comes again. It is so happy, such a happy dog. That's because, as Adam calls it, I keep calling him Dadam. Adam calls it a biscuit. It's a cookie.
They said they got to check some of these sites, see if they've lost any dogs or anything. I'm going to put them in the garage for now.
Is it him or her?
I don't know. It must be.
Her, I think.
You think?
Hmm?
Let me see behind you.
Okay, you heard all that, right? Okay, so you heard all that about the dog. Adam put a collar on the dog, and thing that you walk them, a leash, and he's walking them around. Maybe somebody come out and try to say that it's his, and the neighborhood basically knows who are the people who rescue some of the neighborhood, some of them that rescue the runaway dogs. I've been sitting out in my SUV, and the people who usually rescue dogs in the neighborhood, we weren't ones, but we just wind up adopting them. It's what we do. The ones that they rescue, not all of them, but they're not. They say they're not a rescue family, but then that's what happens to them, and we're the second family that it happens to. And but they've got so many dogs up there. But I've been sitting out here before, and their dogs got loose, busted a window, got loose, came after me, and came toward my SUV. But because one of them came in the house when it was a puppy, it recognized me, and it was the big one, Marmaduke. It looked just like Marmaduke, and it got them to go away from me. I mean, they weren't barking at me. They were just like, they weren't feral dogs. And this one obviously is not a feral dog. I'm saying it was a Christmas present to somebody. Had to be. And it came right up here, and it walked with Adam, not pushing, not going crazy. So it's somebody's dog. Well, now why did you? Oh, okay. He put him on the chain. Now I'm kind of worried that people come looking for him and see we have him, and But yeah, it's got two different color eyes. Yeah, it does. One of them is gray, the other one is brown. Like I said, it looks like a husky German Shepherd mix. So maybe it's a husky, Just one I haven't seen. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Adam said it's a girl. Like I said, it was a girl. And it does have that one gray eye and one black, brown. I'm looking at it right now. She is going back and forth looking around. She's little. She's a maybe teenager. Okay. I don't know. But yeah. She's waiting on him. He got her some water. Oh, she's doing that puppy dog. Huh? The puppy dog, huh? What are you seeing, girl? What you seeing? She's like questioning what's going on up above. What you seeing, girl? Oh, there he got her some food. So, hey, so we went to drive through the neighborhood. Just in front of us, I was telling Adam there was a car. I had gone to the wrong street, turned around, came back, You know, it was a cul-de-sac, another cul-de-sac. And came back to Main Street. There was a woman driving in front of us. She pulled off to the left to park in front of a house. And I said, that's her. It's got to be her. And she had her window rolled down on the, I guess she saw me. Maybe whatever happened. And I said, are you looking for a dog? And she said, I sure am. And she said, it's got one gray eye and, you know, whatever color she called it. And one, I said, we got it. We got your dog. And so she followed us back home and got a dog. And she said that it was 3 years old, man. It looks like a little puppy. And she said it was a blue something that she thinks. She says she really doesn't know what kind of dog it is either. And like I said, it looked like first I thought German Shepherd, then I saw the eyes. She said, blue something. She's wondered that. And I said, oh, so yeah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, the blue sounded familiar, that's all. And anyway, she was real thankful, you know. She was probably, I would say I'm old enough to be her mom, but I think she worked in she obviously worked in medical. She was wearing scrubs, nice looking scrubs. I used to wear scrubs, so these look really nice. I didn't know they made them that nice these days. So it looks like very comfortable material. Anyway, she said that they have a hole in the fence, which is something Adam said, that it could probably be a hole in the fence. And they just got a dog, you know, for Christmas. I was saying I think they got a dog for Christmas. What it was is they just moved in. And they rented the house. And they had covered up a hole, but their kids were out playing. Maybe the kids moved the hole, bumped it, dog got out, and they just live. They don't live real close. And I told her, I said, yeah, you know, this house and that house, a lot of stray animals come up. And she said, yeah, you probably have a bunch of, you know, they probably have, you know, a lot of animals because she loves other dogs. And I said, yeah, we have 2 that are rescue and they have 4. And it was really nice. It was, you know, we went out to look for signs. You know, the people put on lights or whatever. We don't have those poles out here, so everything's under the ground. And but they have lights on the corners of the streets out here. They look kind of like those old-fashioned gas lights, you know. And I'm not gaslighting you. Well, I just had to say that. But yeah, that was something, you know, felt good. And to help somebody out. She has kids, you know. She said they were both just out. And when I said that, I said, are you looking for a dog? And she said, I said, are you looking for a dog? Yeah. And she said, yes, I am. And her face, she put her hands on her face and she kind of started crying, you know. So it was good. It was good to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to finally, I mean, I don't like to have to help somebody. I mean, it was good it's good to help somebody, but poor woman, what she must have went through. She said it was been a couple of hours. And she said they were out looking and nobody was with her. So I guess her husband or whomever was in another vehicle out looking around. And that's good. I mean, it's good that they got their dog. She's so pretty. Such a pretty dog, really. Anyway, I'm going to go in. It's dark out here. Or it's getting dark. It's 5:47 p.m. And it's still light out here. And we have cloud cover. So, I mean, shoot, I think the shortest day was something like it was dark at 5:30. So our seasons are different here, I guess. I don't know where we are. No, it's not. Well, we didn't have autumn until late December. But, I mean, the time would not be that different, that fast. It's what I'm really trying to say, you know, from the day that it turned, it switched the other way. I'm totally ignorant on that stuff, so don't listen to me. Yeah. When it became the winter solstice. You know, I always, for some reason, I always called it solstice. I have no idea why. Where did I pick that up? I usually would pronounce words a certain way, like if I heard it from somebody else, like they came from a different country or something, and then I wouldn't be able to get it out of my head that way. Seriously, like there was one of them, doctoral. Oh, I finally lost the accent. I had heard it when I was young. And it was doc, like that with a instead of the C. And yeah, I did it for many years. Anyway, wrapping it up.